Your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Installation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam installation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM. The program presented are submitted by members of our community and are a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. The views expressed do not necessarily reflect those of KNLY 91.1 FM and its affiliates.
Welcome to the Daily Buzz Radio Show. I'm Taylor Samuel.
And I'm Trey Sambera. Welcome. Good afternoon, everybody. We appreciate y'all tuning in. We're going to have an awesome show today. We have our special guest. We actually have 3 guests today.
Some interesting guests.
Yeah, we do have some interesting guests. This will be the first time that we put on somebody that talks about actual history, which would be pretty cool because it's different. It's a different type of history. But definitely want to stay tuned in with us. But first, really quick, I want to talk about our friend over at the River Poker Club, Jerry Schober. You know, he's right there off of 45 in Cypress Wood next to the Burger King and Spring High School.
So if you like playing poker. Yeah,
if you like playing poker, be sure to stop in over there. Let them know that we sent you out because they are also having tournaments every day. They have them starting from Monday through Friday from 6:30 and then on the weekends starting at 3:30. So if you're an avid poker player or
you
looking,
need to learn.
Yeah,
they can teach you there.
Yeah, I need to go and take lessons myself.
Yes, we'll go together. Don't worry.
We need to do something. We need to do something because
lose a lot of money.
Everybody asks me, Trey, you know how to play poker? Nope. I can throw some dice though. I'm pretty good at that. But
mine's more of a roulette. I like roulette.
Roulette. Oh yeah, roulette is
poker. Yes, go out there.
That's the way to do it. But no, I really wanted to talk about quickly. You know, because we've been for the last couple of days talking about this Intercontinental Terminals Company over in Deer Park.
Yes.
And so everybody was, pretty excited. The fire was actually put out and extinguished yesterday, I think at about 7:30 in the morning. And come 5 o'clock, after everybody's getting off of work and there's traffic off at 225, boom, another big explosion happens over at ITC Company, and it reignited. That's actually what we're posting now is the picture and the live coverage of it. So if y'all are out there on that side of town, just still be aware of all of the chemicals in the air. There are still things going on in the Deer Park area, southeast area.
Now.
Exactly. There was some type of mandatory shelter in place for the Deer Park area that has been broadcasted all across the local news channels about bringing their pets inside, people staying inside, don't be on the roads, don't drive around, turn off your air condition, close all doors and windows.
It's getting in your air.
Yeah, exactly. Once it gets into your lungs and into your body, I mean, it's all downhill from there. But because there's elevated benzene levels, that is what causing everybody to be sick. They want people to stay inside their homes. So if you're out there driving, y'all just be safe.
And then after all this is over, go get yourself checked out at the doctor.
Yeah,
sure everything's good.
exactly. You just got to be aware and cautious of what's in the air and the chemicals and everything, especially if you have young kids or if you're pregnant. But no, back to the show though, right? I want to talk about our guest, but I think I'm going to leave y'all on the edge of the cliff because after these commercials, when we come back, we'll introduce her. But she's been here before, so y'all stay tuned and stay in.
She's an amazing woman, so just wait.
Yeah, wait and see who we're bringing.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. all in one station, mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas, 91.1 FM, The Boss. We are KNLY 91.1 FM, a multimedia station where you can completely interact with our live shows. There's no excuse because you can watch or hear us, love, like us, and share our live feeds. We are where you are. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram at KNLY 91.1 FM. RadioTheBoss.com.
Hey, have you heard? First Street Tattoo and Art Studio is now open at their new business location at 19333 Highway 59 North, Suite 105 in Humble, Texas. This 8,346 square foot building is one of the largest of its kind with 3 floors full of tattoo artists, an art studio with classes for people with creative talent who are wanting to express themselves by changing perspectives in the art tattoo industry. This location is family oriented and caters to all ages from adults to children. If you need some new ink or new perspective on art, stop by at First Street Tattoo and Art Studio Monday through Thursday from 12 to close. On the weekend from 12 to 1 a.m.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Looking to buy or sell a home in the Springer Woodlands area? Well, look no further. The Patty and Mario Torres Team Realtors is the way to go. This great couple is the best team in town. If you need someone who knows the housing market and can get you the best deal, they have a unique sales system that can get you in a home today.
They can be contacted by phone at 832-969-8254 or 832-401-2959. Visit them online at www.pattyandmario.com. Remember, ask for patio.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hello, listeners. Get ready. 91.1 The Boss, and Today with Cachet, starting Friday, February 1st, 3 days a week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10 to 10:30. 91.1 The Boss. Woohoo!
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Installation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam installation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hey, good afternoon. Welcome back to the Daily Buzz Radio Show. I'm Trey, along with
Taylor Samuel. Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, thank y'all for not leaving. Really quick, I forgot to mention in our introduction, a friend of mine called me this morning. Actually, Sean Sanchez from Tacos and Low Places. He was one of our guests on Tuesday. I'm sorry, but he told me about an unfortunate incident that happened or occurred last night in the Conroe area. If some people may have seen it on Facebook or heard in the news, but there was a young lady that was killed last night due to, like I said, an unfortunate incident. She's leaving behind 2 little children. I believe she had just maybe given birth to one of her children about 2 months ago. So in order for them to raise funds for the funeral expenses, my friend Sean over at Tacos and Low Places has actually created a taco, which they are calling the Benitez taco, which is the young lady's last name. So any money that he makes from people ordering this specific taco from his food truck will donate the proceeds to the family for the funeral expenses. He's located in the Willis area. I believe he'll be out tomorrow at Southern Star Brewery cooking and raising money for her, but they'll also have a donation box. So if you're in the Conroe area, be sure to look up Tacos and Low Places, see where they're at. That way we can try to help this family in this unfortunate time. So I just want to touch base on that. You know, we pray and hope that the family stays strong, and we're going to do whatever we can to help them out. So just wanted to mention that.
And you can also contact him specifically if you want to do donations for their family.
Yes, exactly. So if you just go to Tacos and Low Places Facebook, I'm sure that he'll be responsive, and you let them know that you want to donate some money and help their family and the funeral expense costs. So definitely want to talk about that. But if you would...
Well, if you like CBD, on another note, you can go on down to your CBD store on FM 3038 in Conroe.
Yes.
So a little Relaxation 3083. Sorry about that.
Yeah. So Jen, our friend over at your CBD store, she has these ointments, these edibles. She has infused water with CBD. If you have any type of anxiety, stress, if you're having back pains, things of that nature, this has been really helping people locally. Yes, and it's become, the thing to talk about here lately, the CBD and the effects and the treatment, and the, I guess you can say, people going through the treatment and then them getting better, right? And sometimes it doesn't cure it, but at least helps it. And we just wanted to mention her store really quickly. But with all due, I'd like to finally bring in our friend Angela Aja. Welcome.
Hi, thank you.
How are you
Good
doing?
to be back.
How have you been?
Doing great.
Yes.
Keeping busy.
Yeah.
New things.
Tell us about these new things.
Okay, well.
You're jumping into it.
Well, no. First, let's talk about your confidence builders, because before we went on air, you did say that you did want you focus on that. Let's talk about what you're doing and what's coming up with confidence builders.
Okay, sure. Well, as you have heard me talk about in the past, that my book, Summit to Soar, was really birthed out of what I do as a life coach and helping people in that way. And so my as I am coaching people and working with people, with women specifically, one of the things that is my passion is helping women really step into their identity, knowing who they are, why they're here, and what they're here to do.
It's a beautiful thing.
And it changes the whole game. Yeah. It changes everything. And really to help women find their sense of purpose and locate their call.
Okay.
And once you do that, then it really, like I said, it just changes everything. So I am hosting classes online on Zoom. So you can take these classes in your jammies if you want.
Okay.
That always helps.
Yes. So I'm holding them on Monday nights at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
And that way, you can get the kids settled, you can get dinner done, and crawl in bed, get your computer, or just get your phone. If you want to have a glass of wine, you can have a glass of wine with class, whatever you want, And so what I do is I've been holding these classes every week. And so the next class for this coming up in April, it's going to start April 1st, is called Highly Esteemed. And it's a self-esteem enhancement program. Okay. And what I want to say, I want to give a little statement here that this is not just for women who feel like they have low self-esteem. Your self-esteem is underpinned by your self-belief, and your self-belief ultimately becomes your ceiling. So if you want to go to your next level in any area of your life, you have to start by really up-leveling your self-belief and your belief in your abilities, your belief in who you are at your core, your belief in the call that God has placed inside of each and every one of us and what you're here to do. And so this class is going to be a 4-week class every Monday night at 8 o'clock on Zoom. And
now, how much do these classes cost for the 4 weeks?
So the classes are $69 for all 4 weeks.
Okay.
That's for 4 classes.
And they can find the class on Zoom.com.
They can find the class if they will text me at 512-569-0913.
Okay.
They can text me, and I will text them a link to they can just sign up right on that link.
And I think you mentioned they need to text class, right?
If they'll text me 512-569-0913, if they just text the word class, I will text them the link to sign up.
Okay.
So we've got 15 to 20, sometimes 25 women on these classes each night. And what you do is you can mute yourself, or you can, keep yourself so you're not visible if you've got curlers in your hair or whatever.
Okay.
Or you can just be visible.
Or you can be visible if you want.
Awesome.
If you got a new do and you want to show it off, you can be on there.
Take out those curlers.
That's right. So really, so then what I do is I do some teaching, and then I open up the lines for some live coaching. I let people comment. And I mean, women are just
Q&A.
having breakthrough after breakthrough after breakthrough.
That's awesome.
And they are just, finding their purpose. And really, women are waking up and just being lit on fire.
Yeah.
So the world better look out.
We're gonna have the next president is gonna be a woman. Who knows, right? No, that's cool. I really like what you're doing. Maybe I'll talk to my wife about being a part of that class, because she's going through right now trying to build her company up and the baking and doing all of that. And I think just being around other women, young women who have awakened or maybe come to a point in their life where they're like, I need to move up to the next level.
That's right. That's right.
I think that would be good to just communicate and congregate with them.
Yes.
That's awesome. I like that.
And they feel you feed off of other people. And the thing is, when women are talking about their breakthrough, there's at least 5 or 6 other women that it may be a different situation, but it's speaking exactly to what they're going through. And so you think you're the only one going through it, but you're not. Like, it's the same thing that other women are going through, and you gain strength from knowing that and seeing how they're experiencing their breakthroughs.
Okay, well, awesome. Now, really quick, I know you have some events coming up, right?
Yes.
Now, let's talk about those, because I know one is on Saturday from 12 to 3.
Yes.
And it's right here locally down the street.
That's right. Yes, at Red Ink Boutique. Rosie has a store. It's called there's the address. It's right on Sawdust Road. It's right by the Goodwill store.
Okay.
And Rosie, in her store, it's a clothing store, and everything is $20. And so it's a great time for women to go shopping. She has beautiful things if it says $60 or $80, it doesn't matter. Everything is $20. The clothes
from 12 to 3.
From 12 to 3, and I'll be there. She's doing a sip and shop, so she'll have wine and cheese and whatever, and then I'll be doing the book signing. Women
for
can
your
buy a
Summon
book.
to Soar.
Summon to Soar.
Okay,
Yes.
the 5 stages of a rise of a woman.
Yes.
All right, cool. Now you have that one, but you have 2 other ones that you have coming up as well, right?
Yes.
What is it? Cupcakes and
Cupcakes and Bubbles, and I believe that's on the 29th. Cupcakes and Bubbles is off. It's in Creekside.
Okay.
And,
off of Kirkendall.
Yes, they have cupcakes and champagne is what they serve.
Okay.
And I believe they have champagne on tap. So it's just a cute place.
And you're actually sponsoring that.
I'm going to be speaking there. I'm partnering with the owner.
Okay.
And I'm going to be speaking there about how to treat yourself well.
Okay, nice.
Self-love, self-compassion, self-respect, self-belief, all of those things.
That's a good thing to have.
Yes.
As a person.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. And then you have something else after that as well.
Yes, and then the next day.
Do you need an assistant? I'll work for you.
Yes, I'm almost there.
Okay, cool.
So,
well, you call me, all right? Don't forget about me.
Call me.
Don't forget us
I'm
little
a woman,
people.
That's right. Yeah.
You got to stay within the gender.
Oh, my. Okay. Woman empowering woman. Okay.
There you go.
All right.
So that is going to be in Houston at the Hilton. And I believe that they might be putting the address. There it is. The Hilton Garden Inn.
Okay.
That is going to be a women's conference hosted by a church. My good friend, Apostle Bridget Law. She is in the inner city and has a church there, and she works with, people come right in off the streets, and I mean, just their lives are changed.
That's
nice.
A
lot of outreach, and so we're partnering together.
Okay.
Her daughter is going to be leading worship.
Nice.
And so, if any women are in that area, I'd love for you to come on out. It is going to be powerful, and it's called Stripped, and we're going to be talking about, stripping away those old mindsets that you've been hiding behind, just to really reveal the inner you, who you are at your core, who God's called you to be, and what He's called you to do on the earth. And this Apostle Bridget Law is a fireball.
Wow.
And so we're going to tag team, and
it's no stopping you.
There's no stopping us. So you better.
It's like a bus with no brakes.
That's right.
Okay.
What's
I like
movie?
that. I can
with Keanu Reeves. What was that movie? Speed.
There you go. Oh, yeah, speed. There you go. No, but definitely any women out there or young women who are listening, be sure to get in touch with Angela Aja. You can find her on summonthesoar.com, or you can reach her at confidencebuildersinc.com. I think both of the websites are linked together. If you want to do any of the training classes, the courses that she's offering, the 4 weeks for $69, you can reach out to her. Even if you want to be a part of the class, you can text her to her cell phone, which is 512-569-0913.
And just text class.
Yeah, and text class and let her know, hey, look, Trey sent us over. We heard the show on the radio, or we saw on Facebook Live, and we want to be a part of it. She's a great woman. She's been here a few times. She's doing some great stuff, helping some young women get on their feet, get those wings flapping. And she also has Summon the Soar, the 5 stages of a rise of a woman, on Amazon.com.
That's right.
As well. So if you haven't ordered your copy, be sure to go order your copy. I think it also comes with a free study guide, if I'm not mistaken. So be sure to get your copy. Angela, really quick though, let them know, give them just some last minute advice before we go to commercial break. Just with them, if there's a woman trying to maybe get to the next level, what do they need to do besides contact you? Or what can help them get to the point where they are in your vicinity or going in through your courses?
Yeah, well, I again, just, contact me if you're really interested. A life coach is like a personal trainer, to where, you're going to, you can do it on your own. But if you were going to do it on your own, you would have already done it. And so it's not that we don't know how to break through, but sometimes we just need that accountability. And what I do is hold accountability. I hold you accountable to your dreams and to what you want. And I'm there to support you and to walk it out with you. And really just up-leveling your belief in yourself. That's the only thing that changes throughout your life. Think about, when you started here your first day, you didn't know what you were doing, but now your belief in yourself that you can do this has expanded. And so now it's no problem. Now you're ready to learn the next thing. And
I'm like, keep bringing it on.
That's right. That's right. So just really up-leveling your belief in yourself is of utmost importance. And knowing who you are, why you're here, and what you're here to do. When you know those things, then you're not pushed around by other people's thoughts about you, or you're not held back by, what other people think of you. Their opinions, while you can value what they're saying to you, their opinions no longer have the power to hold you back.
Awesome.
And so that's
some great stuff. If you haven't heard all that right now, you need to rewind our live stream or something, because that's some good stuff. If you're a young woman, you need to be sure to contact her. Really quick, I appreciate it again, Angela, for coming out and speaking with us.
Thank you so much.
I hope that your events go very well.
Thank you.
Do some live footage, send it to us. That way we can share it on our radio station and our Facebook, social media platforms.
Sounds good.
But we're going to go to a quick commercial break. Y'all don't go anywhere, and we'll be back with our second guest.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss. We are KNLY 91.1 FM, a multimedia station where you can completely interact with our live shows. There is no excuse, because you can watch or hear us, love, like us, and share our live feeds. We are where you are. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram at KNLY 91.1 FM. RadioTheBoss.com.
Hey, have you heard? First Street Tattoo and Art Studio is now open at their new business location at 19333 Highway 59 North, Suite 105 in Humble, Texas. This 8,346 square foot building is one of the largest of its kind, with 3 floors full of tattoo artists, an art studio with classes for people with creative talent who are wanting to express themselves by changing perspectives in the art tattoo industry. This location is family oriented and caters to all ages from adults to children. If you need some new ink or new perspective on art, stop by at First Street Tattoo and Art Studio Monday through Thursday from 12 to close. On the weekend from 12 to 1 a.m.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Looking to buy or sell a home in the Springer Woodlands area? Well, look no further. The Patty and Mario Torres Team Realtors is the way to go. This great couple is the best team in town. If you need someone who knows the housing market and can get you the best deal, they have a unique sales system that can get you in a home today.
They can be contacted by phone at 832-969-8254 or 832-401-2959. Visit them online at www.pattyandmario.com. Remember, ask for patio.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hello, listeners. Get ready. 91.1 The Boss, and Today with Cachet, starting Friday, February 1st, 3 days a week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10 to 10:30. 91.1 The Boss. Woohoo!
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Installation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam installation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Daily Buzz Radio Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Appreciate y'all for tuning in still. We got a cool guest in the house. We're going to go straight into it really quickly. Nick Gonzalez from Krav Maga, Houston. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing well. How are y'all?
Yeah, I'm good,
great.
Man. Good.
He's all energized and pumped up.
Yeah, I am pumped up about it. It's Krav Maga. I know a little bit about it. I don't know too much, so that's the reason for us bringing you in. Tell our listeners and our viewers watching, Nick, man, what exactly is Krav Maga?
Krav Maga is a self-defense.
Nope.
It's kind of a mixture of a number of different martial arts, kind of, I guess, the most realistic and most useful parts of different martial arts kind of combined in one, kind of taking all the flash out of other martial arts and really just getting down to the bare bones, things that actually work in self-defense situations.
Now, whenever people come in, new clients or new members, they come in, what do they ask, like, what's the type of fighting or the type of defense moves that y'all are teaching? Because I'm sure there are people that have maybe gone through something like that, when we were talking earlier, because y'all are located right off of Spring area and the feeder. Being attacked or not being able to know how to fight or defend themselves in a bad situation. Do they come in and recommend certain things, or do you just kind of go over lists like, well, if this happened, this is what you should do, or
So there are certain reactions to certain attacks, but there's also kind of principles behind each and everything, so not necessarily that it has to follow a structure. You assess the situation, address the danger, whatever the initial danger may be, then counterattack as soon as possible. So it kind of follows, like I said, principles. There are techniques built into that, but as long as you follow those principles, that's kind of Krav in a nutshell, really.
So you basically like create it to them to what they need.
In a way, like I said, there's techniques behind it. There's things that we'd want you to do, but not everybody's going to be able to do the same thing the exact same way. We kind of, Chief Kirk likes to mention that you kind of make Krav your own.
Yeah.
So after you've been there a little while, my Krav and your Krav and your Krav, while we may be doing the same thing, may have slight tweaks to it.
Like how you're saying for me, because I'm a little weakling.
You're a little
and
small.
I wouldn't last long, so you're like, yeah, we'll do something a little different for you.
You may have to do some. We may have to tweak something for you to make something a little bit easier.
Like, oh my God.
Yeah, no. So when I think of Krav, I think of MMA. And we were talking earlier, UFC, MMA, things of that nature. Do some of the fighters in UFC use Krav?
I wouldn't say they use Krav.
Okay.
There are some fighters who are Krav instructors, but they're professional fighters. So there's a difference between self-defense and then a professional fighter, right? One's a prize fighter who's getting in the ring. Me and you've made a decision to punch each other for money, and another one I'm being put in a
for money.
And for what we do, we are being forced into a situation, right? We don't have an out, so
you're trying to
it's
defend
not mutual
yourself.
combat. Absolutely, we're trying to defend ourselves. We're trying to assess the situation and get out of it as soon as possible.
Yeah. So some of the photos that were sent over to us, and I provided them to our technician here in the studio. One of the photos was of a man. I think he had like a robbery ski mask on, facing a gun at the guy, and then he was like breaking his wrist. Is that something that y'all teach in a beginner class?
I wouldn't say that's a beginner class.
Okay.
We do have levels. We have different levels to each. Yeah, that's.
And with a knife here, you know. Oh, knee to the
self-defense
face.
for women.
Nice.
Oh yes, absolutely. It's
Definitely need
it's
self-defense
designed
for
very
women.
well for women, for smaller people.
And I had mentioned
perfect for
earlier
me.
too. You know, Steven Seagal. When I was growing up and I was a younger kid, man, he was the stuff, right? I mean,
For
everybody
sure.
loves Steven Seagal.
Absolutely.
The combat defensive moves that y'all train with, you know, for instance, this top level with maybe somebody having a pistol pointed at you. Is this something that maybe you think that somebody could pick up on you know, a quick note, you know, like within a couple of weeks, learn how to do that, or is it an ongoing process because there's different moves to you take their wrist and
there's kind of there's not a whole lot of moves in Krav. We try to keep it as simple as possible. That way it's easy to retain. So the things that you learn in your level 1 classes, you're going to see throughout.
Okay.
So while obviously addressing a punch is going to be different than addressing a firearm or a knife, generally the principles are going to be the same. They're gross motor skills. They're things that you should be able to pick up and be able to use in stressful situations.
And you start with the basics. On
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, if you don't know how to throw a punch, you probably shouldn't be trying to take a gun
So
from somebody.
I gotta ask really quick: do y'all teach the Neo from the Matrix? Do y'all teach that?
Unfortunately, I haven't learned that yet. Chief Kirk may be able to do that. I'm not quite there. We don't have that at the north side just yet.
Awesome.
So what about kids? Do y'all train kids or older kids?
So we do have kids. At the north side in particular, we don't have a kids program. It's more on a base-to-base situation. If you're under the age of 16, I believe it is, as long as you're training with a parent there, they can train.
Okay.
At our other locations, though, we do have specific children's programs.
Because kids, not to learn to fight, but to learn to defend themselves.
To defend themselves,
Yeah,
absolutely.
especially.
And that's one of the things we really try to stress is if there's an out other than being in some sort of physical altercation,
take it.
Leave your ego at the door. Just walk away. It's not worth it.
Anywhere good.
It's not worth it. No, you end up in the hospital or in jail. Right? So it's just not worthwhile.
Now, to become a member there at Krav Maga, what would somebody have to do? Who do they need to get in contact with you? Do they contact you or?
No, they would contact Josh or Chris at the Northside location.
And where is y'all's Northside location? Where is it located?
I actually have that right here because I don't know.
It is
look
at
it up.
19075 I-45 South Spring, Texas.
Okay.
77388.
And y'all are right off of the feeder, right?
Off the feeder.
Y'all are across the street
it'd be
from.
really hard to miss us.
Y'all are
they're
across
right
the street
at-
from Gander Mountain,
by
right?
Gander
Topgolf,
Mountain and
too.
Topgolf, yeah,
Yeah.
right across the street. We had a big old sign up. You can't miss us. We're a huge building.
How long have y'all been in that location?
We've been at this particular location, I think, about 6 years now. I believe.
Okay, cool,
We've
man.
been there for
Now-
quite some time.
Who came up with the cool idea of putting this together?
That would have been Chief Kirk.
Chief Kirk.
Yeah,
okay.
our chief instructor.
Okay, cool.
This is all his doing.
Now, how long have you been doing Krav yourself?
I've been doing Krav for about 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
All right. Now, have you ever had to use it on anybody?
No, fortunately, I've not.
Okay, good.
But
what
You'd probably
day?
kill him.
what it does do for a lot of people who may not have actually had to use the physical moves is it gives you the confidence in situations
For whenever that does come up.
Yeah,
Like,
or
I already
to be
know
able
how to handle that.
and to be able to defuse things without escalating them.
True.
you just go, I know Krav, you guys. Back off. I know
Right?
Krav.
Or just wear your Krav shirt whenever you go
Yeah,
out.
just
everywhere
wear
you
Krav
go.
Maga shirt, like, they'll be
Absolutely.
like, oh, can't mess with them.
Got to brand
Nope.
that. Got to brand that. No, that's awesome, man. I really like that, what y'all are doing over there. I personally had a friend that I was telling you about earlier,
Yeah.
Cody, because we've heard of some gruesome workouts that y'all give to these people. And I was asking you, you know, how does this come about? Because when I talked to my buddy Cody a while back, he was saying, man, you don't want to go there. They're going to, you know, I don't know why I'm paying them to, just, you know, to torture me. Like he was throwing up the burpees, the lunges. But you said that, that's people's own ego, right?
Absolutely.
And their own pride.
Absolutely.
So if you're going to continue,
when you need to.
Yeah.
So myself and all the other instructors, we make it very clear, especially when you're new, which usually Josh or Chris will point you out if you're new, if we haven't already recognized it, and we'll talk to you and let you know to go at your own pace for the first couple weeks. You don't want to overdo it, especially if it's been a while, if you've been hanging out on the couch
for
and
like
not doing
people like
anything.
me.
Yeah.
Oh man, couch
Build
potato.
into it, right? Our class, our bag classes are generally 35 to 45 minutes. Maybe only go 15 the first round or two.
Whoa.
And just kind of build yourself into it. Don't let your ego get you caught up and have you, like you said.
Yeah, so
throwing
Trey,
your-
don't let your ego
Now
get you there.
it's is it hard workouts?
Oh, they're difficult, right? It wouldn't be worthwhile if it wasn't. So they're hard, but like I said, we can modify everything. If there's some sort of injury, we can modify stuff based on your injuries and on skill level. So everything can be modified.
Do y'all have free weights? And I think you said y'all had kickboxing bags or
Everything.
punching bags?
The north side is kind of a one-stop shop. We have a bunch of hammer strength equipment up front with free weights as well. We have our large matted area, which is where we do all of our Krav training.
Okay.
We have a number of large heavy bags, which is where we do our we call it Krav athletics, but it's very much like a striking fitness style class.
Oh, that's
and then
where the bloody knuckles
yes,
come.
yes. And then we have our CrossFit as well, CrossFit North Houston, which is located right
okay,
at the back.
so it's a little bit of everything for everybody, right?
Absolutely.
Which is cool. That's awesome, man. No, I really like that. Now, I want to talk about something that Nick brought in for us today because people, sometimes people bring some cool stuff in, but this is Krav Maga. You gotta go check this place out. He's giving us 20 free giveaway.
We have 12 giveaways.
Oh, 12. Okay, I'm sorry. I miscounted earlier.
12 2-week passes to Krav Maga, Houston.
Yeah, Krav Maga North Houston location.
Yeah, North Houston.
So y'all can maybe comment, like, share the
We'll
post.
start giving out these passes for y'all to go out and
we want to start giving them out.
defense
We want Nick and Chief
Kirk
to know that we're helping them out there at their 45 location. Really quick, again, Nick, would you give them the telephone number or contact number where they can locate you? Or maybe if they have any questions about y'all's facility where they can get more information?
Like I said, they can contact Josh or Chris. Either one would be fine at 832-370-5688 is one of the numbers they can call.
Awesome.
Okay, cool. And you can reach them also at KravMagaHouston.com.
Or on their
Absolutely.
Facebook.
Yeah, on Facebook. I believe y'all sent me an Instagram as well, or
Okay.
Krav Maga North Houston. Y'all even have a newsletter, which is Kravology.
Kravology,
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
Absolutely.
I haven't seen that before. But yeah, if y'all are looking to maybe get into shape or learn some defensive combat moves, become a Steven Seagal,
it's a life skill.
Yeah,
It's something everybody should learn.
Exactly. So I really think that this is something really cool. We'd
And
love
again,
to.
if you're scared of it, just know they'll take it easy with you at first and
Yeah,
work
exactly.
your way into it.
Yeah, you got to crawl before you walk, right?
Absolutely. Perfect, yeah.
You gotta crawl before you Krav.
Yeah. Oh, nice. I like that. We should turn that into a shirt. No, there we go. You got a new marketing person. There you go. Right. But no, for sure. Like I said, if y'all are in the market looking for a new fitness place, be sure to stop at Krav Maga North Houston. Ask for Nick. Ask for Chief.
Well, Josh or Chris or Nick.
Josh or Chris or Nick. There you go. And because Josh is going to get you taken care of, get you slim and trim like a bicycle rim. But definitely want to reach out to them. And I think that about wraps it up with Krav Maga here. So if you would, just stay tuned in and don't change that channel.
Because after this commercial, we're gonna have some funeral history.
There we go.
In a good way.
Don't go nowhere.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss. We are KNLY 91.1 FM, a multimedia station where you can completely interact with our live shows. There's no excuse because you can watch or hear us, love, like us, and share our live feeds. We are where you are. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram at KNLY 91.1 FM. RadioTheBoss.com.
Hey, have you heard? First Street Tattoo and Art Studio is now open at their new business location at 19333 Highway 59 North, Suite 105 in Humble, Texas. This 8,346 square foot building is one of the largest of its kind, with 3 floors full of tattoo artists, an art studio with classes for people with creative talent who are wanting to express themselves by changing perspectives in the art tattoo industry. This location is family oriented and caters to all ages from adults to children. If you need some new ink or a new perspective on art, stop by at First Street Tattoo and Art Studio Monday through Thursday from 12 to close. On the weekend from 12 to 1 a.m.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Looking to buy or sell a home in the Springer Woodlands area? Well, look no further. The Patty and Mario Torres Team Realtors is the way to go. This great couple is the best team in town. If you need someone who knows the housing market and can get you the best deal, they have a unique sales system that can get you in a home today.
They can be contacted by phone at 832-969-8254 or 832-401-2959. Visit them online at www.pattyandmario.com. Remember, ask for patio.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hello, listeners. Get ready. 91.1 The Boss and Today with Cachet, starting Friday, February 1st, 3 days a week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10 to 10:30. 91.1 The Boss. Woohoo!
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Installation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam installation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Buzz Radio Show. Thank you for staying tuned.
Yes. Welcome back. We have a special guest in the house today, or in the studio, I should say, Miss Genevieve Kinney, right? From the National Museum of Funeral History.
Yes.
Now, tell us a little bit about this funeral history and your museum that you have located there off of Airtex. Or, I'm sorry, should I say Barron Springs, right?
Yes, actually off of Barron Springs, between Airtex and Ritchie.
Okay.
And it's a fabulous museum that still so many Houstonians don't know we exist.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I didn't know about it until today, right?
Yeah, it's not what you think it is either.
Absolutely not.
You hear like funeral history, I don't know, but it's very famous funeral history.
We are definitely judged by our name.
Yeah, well...
Museum of National Interesting Funeral History.
Yeah,
it is interesting.
So tell us a little bit about what you have there at your location.
Well, we have 15 permanent exhibits.
Okay.
We have the exhibit to the history of our presidents' funerals.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So we actually showcase every president that's died to date, and we're currently working on a fabulous exhibit to honor our most recently deceased president, George H.W. Bush.
Nice. Awesome. Yeah, that was really big here in the Spring area. Especially whenever they took that roll up north towards College Station.
Yes, and if you didn't get a chance to see it, what a moving event that was, to just watch his casket pass by on the train. It was very, very honoring.
Was that the first of its kind on train?
No, absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
There have been several presidents that have had a funeral train, and probably the most popular one is Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
okay.
So
not only was as far as Abraham Lincoln.
Not only did he have the first president's funeral or state funeral, he also had the funeral train, and we have a replica of the funeral train in the museum. Now,
within these 15 different exhibits that you have, what all do you have in there? Because I saw some photos of some really cool cars. You said earlier that you had some hearses in there, a little bit of everything. So,
well, first and foremost, we don't have enough time to talk about everything that's in there.
So that's why everyone's going to have to go check it out.
Exactly. But definitely, if I told you everything, then why would you want to visit?
Yeah, it's spoiled it for everybody,
got a lot
right?
of secrets in there.
Yes. Got to see it to believe it. But we have a fascinating collection of hearses. We go all the way back to the early 1800s.
Oh, wow.
And it's kind of interesting if you go in there and really expand your mind and really really taken the exhibitions for obviously not just the aesthetic appearance of them, but the historical understanding of how we have evolved as humans and how we've changed in size. Looking at some of the caskets, people are like, is that a child's casket? And I'm like, no, that's actually an adult casket. And yes, people used to fit in them.
Oh, wow.
We are bigger people now. You know, our lifestyle has changed, and it's kind of interesting. You can actually see that
like
through
the history
equipment
that has come between it all.
Yeah, exactly. Because you know we're always having to care for the deceased, and sometimes we have to modify our equipment in order to do that.
Yeah. So you were saying when we were upstairs in the office earlier before you got on air that there was some type of flame.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, now mention or
it's the apparatus that actually burned the eternal flame of John F. Kennedy.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So we actually have the original apparatus when they changed it out to create a more modern day style model. They donated that to the museum, and so not only do we have the eternal flame to John F. Kennedy, we also have a replica of the casket that he was buried in.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's
crazy.
cool. Yeah,
So
I like that.
What made you come about this? Like, what gave you the idea to start this?
Putting this together.
For the museum itself?
Yeah.
Actually, our founder, Mr. R.L. Waltrip, he is also the founder of Service Corporation International.
Okay.
It was actually during the growth of his concept of business in the funeral industry that he started to see that the items of our industry, the tools of our trade, if you will, were actually being discarded in the landfill.
Oh,
so
okay.
the history of our industry was not really being preserved in a way that the public could actually understand the undertaking in caring for our dead. And so he felt it was important to have a facility to house these items as well as preserve them. And it's grown into a phenomenal educational opportunity for everybody. I mean, we're all affected by death.
Yes.
Death will become us all. The Funeral Museum is an amazing neutral environment to come and talk about that with your family, get that hard conversation going. Or if you have just, want to know more about, what goes into caring for the dead, if you just have that curiosity, the museum is an amazing place to do it. And there's nothing macabre, nothing morbid. It's just fascinating. 9 times out of 10, when people come out of the museum, they're just like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Y'all are doing it. Oh, sorry.
Now, how long has the museum been open?
The museum now has been open for 26 years.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay,
That's the same location.
And y'all have so much stuff already. What's your most popular exhibit that y'all have there?
Oh my gosh. There's an
I'm
exhibit
sure they're all
for
great, right?
everybody. They're all great.
Because everyone has their different interests.
Everyone does. I mean, we have things for the memories. So we showcase memorial folders and or funeral memorabilia for different famous people.
Somebody's wanting information now about the museum.
So thanks for the memories is a lot of fun. I call that one sensory overload. There's so many amazing things to learn about. You've got movie stars and actors and actresses, inventors, politicians, anybody, sports icons. They're featured there in that exhibition.
See, there's a place for you too. Sports icons.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah,
Yes.
that's cool. Yeah.
Something interesting.
Yeah, for sure. So do y'all house any maybe events, birthdays,
Oh, we
corporate
do,
events,
yes.
things of that
I
nature?
bet you do something fun for Halloween, don't you?
So we do have awesome rental space.
Okay.
People can rent some of our larger rooms. We have a dining room with a full service kitchen that they can rent or have stuff catered in. We also have a meeting space if they want to do a classroom style class or some breakout groups. We have a theater, an auditorium that seats about 125 people.
Oh, wow.
And then obviously you can have a private event in the museum itself. I mean, we have our sponsorship party every year for our golf outing, which is our major fundraiser in May.
Okay.
And yes, Halloween is our most popular.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I want to know what goes on in Halloween.
We actually have a very, very well done family-friendly haunted house that we put together every year, and it's awesome.
I'm gonna have to go this year.
Yes, it's awesome. It's great because we allow the parents, if they're not sure if they want their child to go through, we allow the parents to go through first and let them determine if that's something they want their children to experience. We make modifications if needed. If there's somebody that's handicapped, perhaps we'll turn the lights on because they really want to do it, but they are still a little scared. So we're really family friendly at the museum. museum. We love having families because, again, that's a part of life. We experience it all the time. We experience it in our video games, our cartoons, movies. We see it in the news. It's just part of life.
It is part of life, and people have to be able to get used to that. They have to be able to accept it and know that that's just a thing. It's not something to dread on.
Yeah, I don't know necessarily if I would use the word get used to.
Well, not get used it's to, hard, but like
I call it embracing.
Yeah, embrace.
Yes,
that's a good way to say it.
Learn to embrace it, and the museum is just a phenomenal way for them to do that.
Now, with you being a museum, is it just a matter of someone going in and purchasing a ticket, or do y'all actually have tours where people walk around with groups of people and then go over all of the different facts and details for each exhibit?
We do both, yes.
Okay.
The museum is well laid out for self-guide, you know. So if you're a history buff, you know, and you love to just read, I mean, self-guide the tour.
Okay.
If not, then we do have docents. We just ask that you call ahead so that we can schedule your group and schedule the docent to have
like
them
kids,
available.
Like schools and stuff like that.
Oh, school groups are awesome. I love the kids when they come through because, you know, they're just so curious. They ask the most awesome questions. I kid you not.
We need to write that down and put it in our guide.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
No, so when I think of museum, I think of Natural Museum of Science. I think of downtown, you know, medical center area where all the museums are at, the zoo. But y'all are all the way up here in North Houston.
Yes, which is awesome. You don't have to trudge all the way downtown to get to the museum.
Now I think too that, you know, on a museum scale level, that y'all's building with 15 exhibits, it's huge.
It is.
Right, how big is it?
Over 30,000 square feet just for the museum itself.
Oh my goodness!
And then, what about the full?
The full building, I don't know the exact square footage of the full building, but there's 3 entities within that building.
Oh, wow.
On the far end is the Commonwealth Institute for Funeral Services. So if you're interested in, you know, a career, no. Not a funeral. If you're interested in becoming a funeral director or a mortician.
Oh, okay.
Then actually I'm a graduate of that, and I'm a licensed funeral director and mortician for the state of Texas.
Oh, nice.
And I actually am a graduate of Commonwealth. And so, yes, it's wonderful because you have the school there, and then we have a training center for sales, marketing teams that actually help people plan their funerals and stuff like that. So it's an amazing space to work in.
There's a lot of different things that y'all provide with it.
Yes, yeah. But most importantly, entertainment and education with the museum.
Now,
I like Ace of that.
So yesterday, y'all had sent over, maybe your coworker here sent over some pictures or a link with some different pictures. I saw some cars in the building. Well, who are those cars for, or what are the cars being displayed for?
Oh, well, because they're hearses.
Oh, okay. So they're not necessarily they're hearses.
They're either hearses or family cars.
Okay.
So the you know, we have some beautifully ornate hearses.
Yeah, those are gorgeous.
And because the green one
carriages.
is the horse-drawn carriages. The green one is actually an anniversary hearse.
Okay.
Was specially designed for a specific anniversary of a funeral home.
Okay.
And then we have some amazing hearses that are wood crafted on the side paneling. I mean, it's all hand carved wood.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
It's amazing.
Now, do you get donations from people all over the world or all over the country that say, hey, look, we got this and we want to donate it to y'all?
Yeah, we do. On our website, we have, if they're interested in donating, then they can upload photos of the items they wish to donate. So, you know, we are spatially challenged, so I wish we could take everything. But
you gotta pick and choose.
We do, unfortunately. Right now, the museum, you know, really truthfully seeks monetary donations to help continue our mission of educating the public and growing more educational programs for the museum. So,
now, where can people go to donate?
They can go onto our website at www.nmfh.org.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, and one time, really quick, if somebody doesn't know where the actual location is, what is the address for the museum?
Yes, the address is 415 Barron Springs Drive, Houston, Texas, 77090. And we are off the southbound feeder of I-45 between Airtex and Ritchie.
And the phone number?
The phone number is 281-876-3063 if you want to call in to schedule a group.
Okay.
Now, are there any specific events that you have coming up within the next, I guess, few weeks or month or something?
Right out of my mouth.
Yeah, Yeah. So we do have some events coming up. Of course, our main event that happens in May is our fundraiser.
Okay.
The golf outing.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So any avid golfers out there,
Mm-hmm.
we would love to have you. It's an amazing event that we have out at Kingwood Country Club.
Okay.
We actually take up all 3 courses. We have a 5-some scramble.
Wow.
And you don't have to be a pro. So we also
so you can go.
Yes. So we give our awards in flights.
Okay.
So if you're a golfer, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
All right.
But really, it's a day of fun, networking, and just supporting a great cause, which is educating the public about an obvious event in life. And so also we have coming up in May. I'm working on a temporary exhibition, which is an addition, if you will, off of our History of Cremation exhibition.
Oh wow.
I'm going to be featuring the work of Haida Hatre, who is a very renowned artist from New York City. And she actually will take the ashes of your loved one and turn them into an amazing portrait of that person.
Like
Whoa.
with it?
No paint.
Okay.
Whoa.
No paint.
So
Just
she
the
uses the
ashes?
ashes.
She uses the ashes
wow.
of a loved one. And if you get the opportunity, if you
Whoa.
want to visit the museum beforehand, she actually has, my sister is in the History of Cremation exhibition.
Okay.
Her portrait is hanging on the wall with her ashes, as well as our family cat, Eli. So you can really see the amazing technique,
The creativity in that.
creativity,
Wow,
That's beautiful.
Whoa.
one of the things I love about the History of Cremation exhibition is the museum in whole, but some of the things that I wanted to really focus in on is the true artistic talent of mankind, the artistic work and skills that go into creating a casket or creating an urn out of a natural material such as wood or marble. It's just truly amazing how somebody can take that talent and put it into a vessel that will hold your loved one for an eternity.
Yeah.
Now, I have to ask Genevieve, how long have you been in the industry? Because you said you have certificates or graduated and used to be
Licensed, yeah.
Licensed,
I'm
yeah.
licensed, yes. And but I have actually been working with in the capacity of caring for the dead to some degree for over 20 years.
Oh wow.
Where did the interest come from?
Time.
Well, if you were able to pick up last month's Houstonia magazine, they did an amazing biography on me.
Oh, nice.
yes,
Okay.
And in that really helps put it all into perspective, but it all
Okay.
began since I was 7.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Nice. Well, we're going to have to get a copy of that Houstonian soon. Or people can go on the National Museum of Funeral History.org and read the article, right? Because I believe it may be posted on there.
Yeah, I believe if it hasn't been posted yet, it will.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I really appreciate you coming out.
Yeah.
We're going to touch base on a couple of other topics really quick, but thank you so much for coming. And we really want to come get you out here again to make up for time lost, right? But maybe we can also start, helping you promote your annual golf tournament out there in Kingwood,
things like that.
or maybe get some giveaways out. I'm not sure if,
Definitely, yes.
if you'd like to do something like that.
Or
Yes. Oh, yeah. We
Different
always
things like that.
we love to give back to the community.
Okay.
Same here. We love cooperating with the community and growing together.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. So we would definitely like to get some tickets from you. But
Definitely.
really quick, I want to touch base on our last segment, which we don't have that much time, but I'm going to do it anyway. The sports from last night. Our Houston Rockets here locally, our organization that we stand behind 100%. They have been doing such a great job, and they happened to fall short last night. In the last second of the basketball game, they lost 125 to 126 to the Memphis Grizzlies in a careless, I would say, a stupid foul that one of the referees called. And when I say literally the last second, it was the last second of the game, which I know a lot of people were upset about. But we'll let the Grizzlies take their little old win, right? But we'll come back. We'll see them again. But other than that, I want to talk about our Astros. They're still in spring training. And Alex Bregman, of course, he got his $100 million extension contract for 6 years. But they played the New York Yankees yesterday, and they won 2-1, which is always awesome. I think there's about 7 more days until grand opening at Minute Maid Park. So if you are a big Astros fan, be sure to get your tickets for the grand opening. Also, March Madness has started their first round of basketball games tonight, college basketball. So if you are a big college fan and you like basketball, be sure to tune in to ESPN and all of the news sports channels that display all of those. Really quick though, we want to do a giveaway for the Southern Star Brewery, right?
Yes. So if you want to watch the giveaway to see who the winners are, just go onto our Facebook, and you're going to get to watch Trey and I go live, and we'll sit there and announce the giveaway and pick all the winners.
We have six free wristbands that we're giving out for Southern Star
VIP
Brewery.
brewery passes.
Yes, exactly, which will allow that person, whoever gets the wristband, to drink freely amongst everyone else.
Yeah.
Throughout
So just
the
pay
night.
attention to our Facebook. Watch us live. We'll probably be on live in the next 10-15 minutes to go on and announce all the winners. All right?
Yeah, and I'm also getting ready to have a meeting with a friend of mine who has told me that someone who puts on the Texas Crawfish Festival in Old Town Spring has donated 50 complimentary tickets for the Texas Crawfish Festival to the radio station. So within the next week or two, we'll start giving those out as well. So if you would, just stay tuned in, listen, watch,
Don't
like,
forget
share.
to watch us tomorrow.
Yes, exactly. Just like us, share us, tune in, share our videos, message us if you'd like to put your business on radio.
RadioTheBoss.com.
Yeah, feel free to message us on Facebook, KNLY 91.1 FM The Boss, and message either Taylor or myself. She's knly.taylor@gmail. I'm knly.trey@gmail.com. So yeah, if you have any questions or would like to put your business on air, feel free to get in contact with us. But other than that, I think that's it.
That's bye for now. We'll see you tomorrow.
See y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good afternoon. Bye-bye. Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to afford